So just to be clear, these are all some of your favourite movies or movies you've said you liked at the very least.
Okay.
And I would say they're all good movies, but nevertheless, I've taken half or 1-star reviews of them
Okay.
from a random review website, and just from the review left, you're gonna have to try and guess which one of these, which are. Which one of your favourite movies these are reviewing?
Yeah. Let me just guess. Claymation chickens. What a joke! Is that one of the 1-star reviews?
That does not show up.
Oh.
But yeah, well, it might. We'll see.
It's the greatest.
Should we start?
Yeah, why not?
Well, speaking of racist, that's a good place to start. I think Tarantino only made this film so he could say the N-word without being shunned by society.
Right, well, he said it in most
review?
films that he's appeared in, to be honest. He says it in he says it in Pulp Fiction, when they're hiding the body. But I'm guessing it's probably just... Does he say it in Django? I don't think he says it in Django. He says Blackie, doesn't he? Oh, you're alright for a Blackie? Actually. That's what he says.
Oh, you're right. Oh, I totally... Okay, so, alright.
But I'm going to go with Django anyway, because it's the obvious one.
Okay, it's not Django, it's Pulp Fiction. You are absolutely right. But in my head, I thought you would have thought Django as the right answer. And you did, to be fair.
Wow,
that's what you said,
I outthought myself.
You absolutely outfoxed both me, but then also yourself. So now you're back to being absolutely tricked. Yeah, I thought he most prominently says it in Django, but no, he doesn't. He says, as you say, he says Blackie.
Yeah.
Which I guess
you're all right for a Blackie. It sounds like something like The Big Les Show, really, doesn't it?
We'll do a whole episode on that. I guess we're quoting a film, so it's fine.
Yeah, of course.
Probably.
I'd never say that unless it was something that was,
Tarantino said it.
Yeah.
And he likes feet. There's no feet-based reviews, but yeah. Oh, and no, okay. I'm not telling you anything else. I'll just read the next review.
I don't get a point for that.
No, you absolutely get it.
0 for 1. 0 for 1.
Okay. I can't even express the amount of fear this movie gave me as a child. Still does. More psychologically terrifying than Midsommar.
A children's movie that is psychologically scarring has to be the greatest animated film ever to come out of Japan, at least, which is My Neighbor Totoro. No, it's Spirited Away.
You are wrong, Jamie.
No!
It was Chicken Run.
What? Chicken Run is psychologically scarring. Fuck off.
You are 0 for 2, my friend.
I'm so upset. I'm so upset.
That is pretty bad.
I'm upset that 1, they didn't think that Spirited Away was psychologically scarring, and 2, that they thought Chicken Run was. It's the greatest Great Escape film that was ever made.
I agree.
Except Steve McQueen is a female chicken, and I love it.
Yeah, because why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
This movie's an absolute joke and waste of time, not a good movie. Would never recommend to anyone. I would never wish this kind of pain on anyone else. It's terrible. I wanted to die. Enough said. What could that be?
Well.
So as you can see, some of these will have clues in them. Some of them will just be
They'd just be drivel from a stranger who doesn't like a film that I like. Well, it could be anything.
It could.
I'm gonna take up on the fact that it's like I wanted to die. Could it be Donnie Darko?
Well, I'm letting you know. This is an extra bit of information. The name of the reviewer is one word, all caps, Death Angel. So,
right.
So they obviously like death, or maybe not. So they like death, but they didn't like this film. Or they did.
A Muppets Christmas Carol.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yes, please.
It's Chicken Run.
What? It's Chicken Run.
It's Chicken Run again. That's the second.
I'm sorry. Can you read that review again?
This movie's an absolute joke and waste of time, not a good movie. Would never recommend to anyone. I would never wish this kind of pain on anyone else. It's terrible. I wanted to die. Enough said.
How can you watch Chicken Run and want to die? You've got other problems going on at home. Stop leaving reviews on the internet.
Yours sincerely, Death Angel. Okay.
Well, that person needs help. I genuinely hope that they're okay. And if they are okay and cleared by a clinical psychiatrist, then me and Nick Park are going to go round and give them a right sorting out.
Okay. Here's a fun. In case you weren't having enough fun already, here's a fun bit. You've said to me before you enjoyed the Martin Scorsese film Silence when you saw it. And
it was a religious experience.
And I actually don't know your opinion on the movie Joker. I'm going to guess, like me, you thought it's fine, but once again, the fan base is terrible.
Yeah, a bit like Rick and Morty.
Yeah, and also whatever else you just said, Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, one of these reviews is for the movie Silence, and one of these reviews is for the movie Joker. Which is which?
Excellent.
Let me read them now. Both my parents fell asleep watching this movie. You get what you fucking deserve.
Right.
That's review number one.
That is very interesting.
Let me read the second one.
I'm going to listen to the second one.
I have to ask myself, did we need this story? The answer is probably not. Just watch early Scorsese for destructive protagonists.
Right, well, there isn't really a destructive protagonist in Silence. But then... Joker wasn't Scorsese, was it?
No, but the joke is, it's like a Scorsese film.
Is it?
So, well, supposedly, to people who haven't seen Scorsese films.
It's exactly like The King. It's the king of comedy.
It's the king of comedy and also a bit Taxi Driver and also a bit
It's
Mean
not
Streets.
really Taxi Driver, though, is it? Because Taxi Driver's like a really good film, whereas Joker's just sort of like...
It's pretty... it's alright.
He's a mental person.
There is probably a taxi in it.
He does get hit by one.
He gets hit by a taxi. Well, that's your...
Wow, confirmed. It's in the same universe as Raging Bull. Excellent. I'm going to say that the first one is Silence and the second one is Joker. Even though the first one is the one that says you get what you fucking deserve.
They're both Joker.
Excellent. I'm not surprised.
No, because
you were
nearly there. You were absolutely nearly there. You were right. It's not. It doesn't have a destructive... Well, I haven't seen Silence, but from what I'm aware, it doesn't have a destructive protagonist. That is Joker. But I searched for a Joker review that mentioned Scorsese, and that was that was the best one.
Amazing.
So good job. What next? Got bored 39 minutes in, watched V for Vendetta instead.
Wow, is this Kill Bill?
No, but I'll give you another guess.
Right. If I was to use my cranial functions...
My advice is don't.
Don't overthink it.
Don't think about it
Watched
at
Kill
all.
Bill instead.
No, watched V for Vendetta instead.
Watch V for Vendetta instead. I don't know. Oh god, what's like the Watchmen?
It's Spirited Away.
Fuck off! Why? What do you mean? What sort of review is that?
It's not a review. It's just I got bored and watched another movie.
That's so daft.